Hey, what is up, guys? Christian here, making you guys another video. No, I haven't uploaded in a little bit, but I decided to just come back and make a video like Zylic. Put his channel actually down in the description. He made a like settings video showing all his class setup, settings, outfits, everything like that. So I thought, let me do it since I have a lot of people also asking me what my settings are and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll start with classes, I guess. First, I'll go through each weapon and all the other weapons that I use sometimes, which I rotate. So first is gonna be my M4. This is the actually the one I think I have the most kills on. Yeah, 12,000. So yeah, some pretty much the same setup as always that I always use. Coyote, mono, marksman, no stock, steady. I don't use a 50 round because I have a Mac 10 for my secondary. So it's the Mac 10 that I use is I use on all my classes. So if you want to just use the Mac 10 that I use, it's pretty good. So I have a Viper, a 60 round vert, tac stock, and steady shot on it, and that's what I pretty much use for all my secondary guns is the Mac 10. So that's pretty much it for the M4. I'll go through all the other guns that I don't have I don't have equipped right now, but I also use a lot. So like the FAMAS, for example. FAMAS, this is my setup. Coyote, Marksman, 50 round, Vert, Auto Mod. Let's see, Scar, pretty much same thing. You're gonna see a big resemblance in all my setups. You're gonna see a lot of rubberized verts and steady shots. Those are the three main attachments I use for pretty much all my guns. I don't know why I have a comp on this one, but I also don't know why I have a rubber. Okay, so yeah, so this is gonna be this little 3-4 mono vert rubberized steady shot is the main combination I use in pretty much all my guns. So we also have an M4 here for no stock steady. Yeah, so then let's see, got Honey Badger, same thing, vert rubber steady. Let's see, what else? What else? What else? Tar, pretty much also the same thing. Vert, rubberized, steady shot. I don't use a mono on the tar just because of the recoil, and usually when I play the tar, I'm a lot more aggressive. So that's pretty much it for the assault rifles. Those are pretty much the only assault rifles I use, other than the Val, which is coming up. Next setup is the UMP. The UMP, I have a good amount. I have 7K on it. UMP, Coyote, Mono, uh, 9mm conversion, vert grip, and steady shot on it. This is probably one of my favorite setups ever, just because it's so good and it's like you can rush everything and everyone with this setup. Let's see. Next is my Val setup, which is not done, so I'll just show you what I'm gonna be putting on it. I'm going to be adding the Viper and the 30 round mag and removing the rubberized tape. So at the end, it should be Viper, 30 round, vert. I think I might switch to inverted stock and steady shot for sure. So yeah, so that's my soon to becoming Val setup. Next is one of my favorite guns so far. Honestly, it's kind of nuts, not gonna lie, but the SMO3. Same thing, vert rubberized steady shot with coyote and muzzle. It's really nuts. I don't get why it's so good, but it just does damage. And then lastly, I'm trying to get gold on the op. I'm at 700 kills right now, but attachment wise, these are my attachments for it. It only is level 29, so obviously I'm not gonna have all the attachments, but kind of just went for as much damage range as I can to try and get far one shot kills. But yeah, so these are the setups for that. And then if we go to sub machine gun setups, let's see, got my P90 here. Same thing as always. P90 is a fucking laser beam. I don't know why, but it just doesn't miss. P90, same thing. MP5, I don't really use that much, but it's also pretty good. And then Scorpion is actually nuts, dude. If you want to warm up your aim at the start, is what I use. I warm up my aim with a Scorpion. It's really good. Then we have the Og. Obviously, Og is really nuts. Does a shit ton of damage. So if you want to just destroy people, melt people away. Obviously, the only bad thing about it is the mag, but maybe it can get revamped soon. Let's see. Next is my actual settings. So I don't know. I think I'll leave my imported setting things in the description. Maybe we'll see how I feel, but field of view 115, sensitivity and aim sense 65, scope sense 75. This is my reticle. And then, oh, sorry. So I have simplified outfits and disable ragdoll on. Bullet impacts, super sprint effect off. I have, yeah, I have all these off. Not really just for the FPS. I feel like if you have like simplified outfits, you don't get, because usually what happens if, say, there's a good player in your lobby, you're obviously gonna go for that guy every single time just based off you see his skin, and you might get nervous. So I turn that off just to get that nervousness away. So I treat every player like they're the same. So yeah. So we can go to outfits, I guess. I don't really, my outfits aren't that crazy. The only outfit, this is the only one I use. I don't use any of these except maybe this in private games, but this is the only outfit I use. You cannot get this outfit unfortunately in the shop. It's has never came out, and I don't think it will ever come out. This was actually made by Susie, who was nice enough to give it to me. So yeah, I also have the anime phase. The anime phase comes out in shop whenever that comes out. It's pretty rare, but I think it's 2K in the shop. So yeah. Okay. So next I'll go through this. I'll just show it you guys right here. Then we have this one. This one's just me scary as shit. So like if you look at the profile, like yeah, try hard. Whoops. And then you have this one. All the outfits are pretty much the same. They all contain silver and the mascara and the tiara. And then obviously I have my Brazil outfit, which is not obtainable in any way. So I don't get up. A lot of people always ask me how the fuck I got it. You can't get it. So that's pretty much it. End of discussion. You can't get the damn Brazil outfit. I'm trying to think what else. Let's see. We did. I guess I can also do a little movement guide like Zylic did. Actually, did not want to use that setup. I can do a little movement guide. So what you want to get, so let's just take out the valve for example. Oh shoot, why is my audio off? So take out the valve for example. I guess you really just want to use every part of the map as your advantage. So for example, these boxes you can super jump off of like this, which I'll make a video on how to super jump really, but because it's kind of takes a bit to learn. But for this map example, there's a bunch of these thingies right here. These you can go up on, and you can get like boosted high up on. So if you ever wanted to, say there's other guys on here, you can just jump off that, and you go pretty high. So yeah. And then another thing is obviously these trees you can bounce off of like this, which is pretty good if you want to just confuse the hell out of your enemy. And you can also get boosted on them if you like kind of slide off. So they're pretty good. You can just mantle off of them, and you can just keep messing with your enemy. Like say he's in the front, you're just climbing the goddamn tree like a monkey. So it's pretty hard to counter it if you don't know where the guy's going, since they're just going left and right. Next, I say the super jumps. You can pretty much super jump off everything. Anything that has like you can mantle off of, I guess, it's super jumpable. Super jumping just fully replies off your FPS. So what the hell? The better the FPS you have, the better your super jump. So obviously my FPS ranges from 300 to 400, sometimes 500. So obviously my super jumps are always gonna work. I'm not gonna be scared of doing it because I know they will always work, even if I do it correctly, obviously. But if I don't, then obviously I messed up. But if you do them correctly and you got high FPS, they will always work no matter what. The next thing I'd want to say is there's a new slide method, I guess, created by Zylic. Like I said, I kind of copying his video a little bit, but basically when you mantle off something like this is the mantle. You can you can your slide button, which is C, you can spam, and it creates this weird. It's like a way to move around mid-air, like how I just did right there. So like you can just like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't think it's really helpful in any way, but if you if you know how to do it to your advantage, I guess, and it's all for you. So you can basically super jump and you can just move in different directions, which is useful, I guess. But you can only do it 3 times. You can't, because then you'll stop. Like, so like say so you'll like slide like that and you'll have to stop. But yeah, other than that, boys, expect more videos soon. I've kind of just been playing a different game, so I've been just kind of on that game for a while, and kind of been enjoying it. But I feel like trying to get back into that business a little bit more. So yeah, appreciate everyone for watching, and peace out.